Thanks everybody for joining me today for our deep stretch workout. We are going to go ahead and get started with a warm-up. Super important to warm up your body with some dynamic movement before we get into our deep stretches for the day. So we're going to start with some full body stretches and some breathing. I'm going to come to the center of my space. My feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Finding a nice tall posture, hands are down at my side. From here, I'm going to take a big inhale breath as I raise my arms, fingertips to the ceiling, keeping my arms straight as I raise them up until they are straight, feeling my spine reach tall. On your exhale, I'm going to bring my arms back down at my side, just focusing on taking that deep breath and that tall stretch, and then exhale, hands are coming down. I'm going to do that 2 more times. When you're ready, big inhale breath as you're reaching your hands tall, feeling your spine reach towards the ceiling, your chest fill with air, and then release. Hands are coming back down at my side. 1 more time here. Biggest inhale breath of the day, reaching tall. And then exhale, letting your hands come down at your side. From here, I'm going to move into a forward fold. I'm going to start the same way, taking that big inhale breath as we reach. This time on our exhale, I'm going to hinge at my waist. Hands are going to come down towards my feet, towards the floor. Feeling that stretch in the backs of my legs and my lower back. I'm going to hold this forward fold at the bottom for just a moment, and then I'm going to take it into a halfway lift. My hands are going to come up about to my knee level, halfway through your legs. My spine is going to extend long, like my head is reaching forward. My bottom and my hips are reaching the wall behind me. My chest is facing the ground in that halfway lift. From here, taking an inhale breath, and then on the release, sliding back down into a full forward fold, hands coming down towards the floor. And holding here for just a moment. When you're ready, out of this forward fold, I'm going to slowly return to standing, feeling my spine uncurl a little bit at a time as I come back up into a tall standing position. Once you are at the top, hands come down at your side, head faces forward, taking a moment to let your shoulders relax. Loosen your shoulders, arms down at your side. From here, I'm going to move into some neck circles. I'm going to do a neck half circle. So I'm going to bring my right ear down towards my right shoulder, feeling the stretch throughout the left side of my neck. From here, going to bring my chin to my chest, nose points to the floor, feeling the stretch in the back of my neck. And then my left ear over to my left shoulder, feeling that stretch through the right side of my neck. I'm going to take this neck half circle for about 20 seconds, moving through at your own pace. The range of motion here that feels good for you, stretching all sides of your neck. If it feels good to take it into a full circle, you can, but I'm just going to focus on that half circle. And in 3, 2, 1, slowly bringing my head back up to neutral, taking a releasing breath, letting your body go still. From here, I'm going to move into arm circles. I'm going to do 1 arm at a time. Starting with my right arm, I'm going to start with circles backwards. Starting with big circles, reaching that right arm, fingertips to the ceiling, extending that right arm straight and as tall as you can, feeling that right side body stretch. Before letting your right arm fall behind your back, fingertips point to the wall behind me, before bringing that arm all the way back around to the front. I like to go very slow and controlled, so I'm really focusing on each little movement that I feel during this right hand arm circle. After a couple big circles, I'm going to make my circles a little bit smaller, a little bit quicker. Still going backwards here, and in 3, 2, 1, letting that right arm fall down at my side. Maybe wiggle your fingers, shake out that arm. We're going to switch to the left. Same thing, starting with big circles backwards on that left hand or left arm, reaching tall towards the ceiling. Left arm falls behind your back, pointing to the wall behind you before coming back to the front, and repeat. Taking your time here, moving through these backward circles. After a couple big circles, maybe making your circles a little smaller. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Left hand comes down at our sides. We'll finish off our arm circles this time by going forward with our circles, evening out both directions. Starting with big circles forward on my right arm. Same thing here, reaching tall. This time my arm is going to come down in front of my body, fingertips reaching for the wall in front of me. After a couple big circles, make them a little bit smaller, a little bit quicker before letting that right arm fall down at your side. And we'll finish off here on that left arm, starting with big circles forward. This time, left arm falls in front of your body. And then after a couple big circles, finishing it out with a few small before letting that left arm fall down at your side. Fingertips point to the floor. I'm going to shake out both arms, wiggle my fingers, a couple punches down towards the ground, shake out your shoulders before letting your upper body go still and giving your body a moment to recover. I'm going to move into a chest opener. So I'm going to have my feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, just having a good base at your lower body. I'm going to put my arms into a cactus or a goalpost position. My elbows are bent, fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. My head is directly in the center of my 2 elbows. From here, I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together, push my chest slightly forward as I gently lean backwards, not leaning backwards too much, but really just opening up that chest, feeling that stretch in your shoulders, the front of your chest, and a little bit in your lower back. Holding it here for just a few seconds before returning back up to standing. And we'll just flow through that at your own pace, taking a break. And then when you're ready, squeezing those shoulder blades together, opening up that chest. Maybe you point your nose towards the ceiling and release. We'll go 2 more times here with that chest opener. When you're ready, squeezing your shoulder blades together, gentle lean backwards. And release. One last time. Opening up your chest. And release. Hands are coming back down at your sides, giving your body a moment to recover here. We're going to move down to our lower body. I'm going to move into some open the gate. Feet are going to stay in that position a little bit wider than shoulder width. I'm going to start by bringing my right knee up towards my chest. Then I'm going to take that right knee out to the right, opening up my groin, my hips, lower my right foot to the floor, feet come together, and then I'll repeat on the left. Left knee comes up to my chest, left knee out wide to the left, lower that left foot to the floor, and then feet together. Option here, you can keep your toes on the ground, bending that right knee, turning your knee out to the right, and then back down if balance is a little tricky today. Gonna do a few of these on each leg. Again, I like to go slow, really feeling each movement. And in 3, 2, 1. And release. Feet come back down. We're going to finish that with some close the gate. So opposite movement here. This time we're going to start with my right knee is going to be out wide to the right. Then I'm going to bring that right knee back into the center of my body and then lower my foot back down to the floor. So just the opposite of opening. Now we're closing that knee in towards your body, feeling that stretch in your outer hips this time. Doing a few of these on each leg. Same thing here, keeping that toe on the ground if balance is a little tricky. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Both feet come back down to the floor. We're going to finish it out here just by shaking it out, Whatever movement your body is calling for right now, maybe a couple knee bends, wiggle your toes, a couple calf raises, wiggle your legs, shake them out, couple kicks, and then letting your body go still. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water. We're gonna get into our first standing flow. Grab some water if you need. We're gonna start standing. Gonna flow through a couple standing stretches and then we're gonna make our way onto our mats. I'm gonna start with some standing side bends. My feet are shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. I'm gonna start by taking my right hand, fingertips raising over my head, pointing to the wall to my left. Option here, grabbing your right wrist with your left hand and gently pulling that right hand over to the left a little bit more to deepen that bend. In this standing position, I'm trying to keep my hips stacked right above my feet, chest and hips facing forward. So just focusing on that lean to one side or the other. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. I'm gonna bring both hands down at my side. I'm gonna switch to my left hand. Left hand's coming up overhead, pointing to the wall to the right. Option here, taking your right hand, grabbing onto that left wrist, and adding a little bit of a gentle pull over to that right side. Still checking in with your posture here, feeling that stretch throughout our left side body. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. We're gonna go 30-ish seconds here, flowing through that at your own pace, switching from left to right, whenever feels good for you. Adding in a little bit more of a dynamic movement. Syncing this to your breath if that feels good. Taking a big inhale as your hand is reaching. And then exhale as you're bringing that hand down to your side. Final 10. And in 3, 2, 1, and release, bringing both hands down at your side. From here, I'm going to interlace my fingers in front of my chest. My elbows are bent, my palms are facing my chest, my knuckles are facing the wall in front of me. When you're ready, I'm going to extend my arms straight out from my shoulders. My hands will turn so that my palms are facing the wall in front of me. My knuckles are facing my chest. As you're reaching your arms, you'll feel your shoulder blades kind of separate behind your back. Maybe your chest caves in just slightly. If it feels good, you can bring your chin to your chest or keep your head facing forward. Feeling that stretch throughout the outsides of your arms, your chest, your back. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Let your hands come down at your side. We'll do that same thing behind our backs. When you're ready, this time lacing my fingers behind my back. My elbows are bent. This time my palms are facing the wall behind me. My knuckles are facing my back. When you're ready, I'm going to extend my arms straight. This time my hands will flip. My knuckles are facing the ground behind me. Maybe you can raise your arms up to face the wall behind you, wherever feels good here. This time you're feeling your shoulder blades squeeze together, chest is pushing forward. And we're holding here. Option here, if it feels good, you can hinge at your waist, chest points towards the floor. This is gonna send your arms pointing towards the ceiling, just deepening that stretch you feel in your back, in your shoulder blades. If that feels good for you. If not, stay standing. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a moment to kind of shake out those arms, wiggle your fingers, let your upper body go still. From here, I'm gonna get into a wide leg stance. My feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width, finding a good base. Toes point forward. From here, I'm going to slightly bend my knees, hinging at my waist, sticking my butt back. I'm gonna take my right hand, placing it on the top of my right knee, my left hand on the top of my left knee. I'm going to use my arms to support some of my upper body weight. From here, I'm going to dip my right shoulder down towards the floor. As I dip my right shoulder, my chest is turning to face the wall to the left. My head is turning to face the wall to the left. I'm going to hold it here for a few seconds and then bringing my chest back to neutral, to our starting point. Then I'm going to dip my left shoulder down towards the center. As I dip my left shoulder, my chest is turning to face the wall to the right. And from here, I'm just going to move left and right at your own pace. Feeling that stretch, a little bit of a core twist, a little bit of a groin stretch, opening up your hips, your chest. We'll go for 10 more seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. From here, slowly coming back up to standing. Taking your time as you come back to standing. I'm gonna leave my legs and my feet in this wide leg position. I'm gonna take this into a wide leg forward fold. So when you're ready, I'm gonna reach my hands, fingertips to the sky, this time hinging at my waist, bringing my hands down towards the center of my feet to the floor. From here, if it feels good, you can bend one knee at a time. As I bend my left knee, feeling that deepening of a stretch throughout my right leg, back to center. And then as I bend my right knee, feeling that stretch on my left leg. Just adding movement here, if that feels good for you. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Slowly coming back up to the center, back up to a standing position. Bringing my feet in closer together, taking a moment to let my body recover. From here, we're gonna finish up our standing sequence with a little bit of a side lunge stretch. So I'm gonna start with my feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to take a big step to the right with my right foot, so making my legs wide. From here, I'm going to bend my right knee as I shift my weight over to my right leg. My left leg is gonna stay straight, trying to keep your chest facing forward. Maybe you put your hands on your hips, but from here, finding a range of motion that feels good where you can hold for a few seconds, feeling that left leg stretch before coming back up to standing, bringing my right foot back into the start. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the left, taking a step to the left with my left foot. From here, bending into that left knee, hinging at your waist just slightly, sticking your butt back, but keeping your chest facing forward. This time feeling that inner right leg stretch. And then when you're ready, coming back to standing, left foot comes back in. And we're gonna go for 30 seconds here, moving through this at our own pace, stepping out wide, bending that knee, feeling that stretch on both of our legs. As you rotate through, maybe you hold a little bit longer on each side. Maybe you can bend that knee a little bit deeper. Still trying to keep your chest facing forward. Final 10. And in 3, 2, 1, slowly coming back to standing, bringing both feet back together. I'm gonna finish it out here with some calf raises. I'm gonna do one foot at a time, raising my right heel in the air, lowering that right heel down, then raising my left heel in the air, lowering that left heel down. Kind of just adding some movement here, waking up your ankles, your calves, And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice job, everybody. Grab a little bit of water if you need. We're gonna make our way down onto our mats for our seated or ground flow. Once you have grabbed some water, let's make our way onto a seated position, whatever that feels best for you. I'm gonna sit with my legs crossed, but finding whatever seated position is calling out to you. We're gonna start with, actually, we're gonna start with a butterfly stretch. So I am gonna bring the bottoms of my feet together, stretching the inner sides of our legs as we continue in our seated position. I'm gonna grab onto my toes and just gently lean forward towards my feet. Keeping my legs still here. Trying to get my chest close to my toes. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. I'm gonna leave my feet where they are in this butterfly position, but I am going to put my arms behind my back. So planting both of my hands behind my back, my fingertips point to the wall behind me. This time, I'm gonna find a position for my hands where some of my upper body is supported by my arms, and I'm gently leaning back onto my hands. So I'm still in that butterfly position. My hips are opening even deeper as I lean backwards, feeling my chest also open. Maybe your head points to the ceiling. Feeling that full body open here as we hold for another 15 seconds. Taking some deep breaths, checking in with your posture still, maybe pushing your hips slightly forward even as you lean back to keep your spine straight. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. I'm going to come back up to that seated position. Now I'm going to extend my right leg straight. I'm going to keep my left knee bent. I'm going to bring the bottom of my left foot to the inside of my right leg. From here, I'm going to reach both of my hands for my right toes. So starting by taking a big inhale breath as I reach my hands, fingertips to the ceiling. On that exhale, hinging at my waist. This time, both hands are coming towards my right toes, my right ankle. Finding a spot here that you can hold, feeling that stretch in the left side of my lower back, on the back of my right leg. We'll hold here. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming back up to that seated position, we're going to switch legs. Going to extend my left leg straight. This time my right knee is going to bend. The bottom of my right foot is going to come to the inside of my left leg. Sitting up tall here, same thing. When you're ready, big inhale breath as hands come up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reaching for your left toes. This time feeling that stretch on the lower right side of my back, the bottom of, or the back of my left leg. And we'll hold here. Keeping my nose and my head pointed towards the ground, so my spine is as neutral as it can be. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming back up to center. We are going to finish here by extending both of our legs straight. So now we're in a wide seated position, toes pointed up towards the ceiling, finding a position where your legs are extended, right leg out to the right, left leg out to the left, but you're feeling a really comfortable stretch in the insides of your legs. I'm going to take my hands, walking them from the center of my body out forward as far as I can reach until I can hold this position for about 20 seconds here. My chest and my head pointed towards the floor. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Walking both of those hands back in towards your body. Gonna bring both of my legs back in. Take this moment to let your body recover. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water, and then we're gonna move into a little bit of a tabletop flow. So once you've grabbed some water, let your body recover, finding a tabletop position here. My hands are going to be stacked underneath my shoulders. My knees are stacked underneath my hips, and my back is flat. Finding that flat back, tight core here. We're gonna start by extending our right leg straight back behind us. So extending my right leg straight. From here, I'm gonna take my right hand, reaching fingertips up towards the ceiling. So I'm lengthening my right leg, reaching my right arm up towards the ceiling, turning my hips and my chest to face the wall to the right. So feeling that opening in my hips, in my chest. Using my left hand and my left knee for balance here. If balance is not feeling great, you can keep that right hand back down on the floor and just focus on extending that right leg. Holding it for another 5. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Right hand is coming back down. Right knee is coming back into that tabletop. Taking a moment here to just pause before we do the same thing on the left. When you're ready, extending that left leg straight. So my left toes are on the ground, my left heel is in the air, my left leg is straight. From here, my left hand is going to reach fingertips up towards the ceiling. So now I'm shifting my body weight onto my right hand and my right knee. My chest and my hips are pointed towards the wall to the left. And we'll hold here. Again, option to bring that left hand back down to the floor anytime you need. Feeling the deepest stretch here in my left hip, the left side of my body, my chest. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming back into my tabletop, I'm gonna sit back onto my feet, giving my hands, my wrists, and my knees a little bit of a rest. Whatever position gives your body a little bit of a rest here. When we are ready, I'm gonna come up into a tall kneeling position. So my knees are on the ground, my chest is facing forward, my butt is off of my legs. From our tall kneeling position, I'm gonna start with my right leg. I'm gonna take my right leg, right foot on the floor in front of my body. So my right leg is at a 90-degree bend. My left knee is on the floor. From here, I'm gonna put my hands on my hips and push my hips forward towards the wall in front of me. That's going to deepen the bend in my right leg. It's going to slightly extend my left leg a little bit straighter. I'm gonna hold here in that forward position for about 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna return back to that starting position and just kind of flow through, pushing your hips forward and bringing your hips back to the start. And in 3, 2, 1. From here, I'm going to push my hips forward into that deep bend in my right leg. I'm going to take both of my hands, planting them on the ground on either side of my right foot. And then from here, similar, you can hold this position in this kind of runner's lunge, or you can take your right hand, bring it fingertips to the ceiling. So now my chest is turning to face my right knee. Holding it for another 5. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. I'm going to take my hands off of the ground, returning my right knee back to meet my left, sitting back onto my feet to give my knees a little bit of a break. So whatever position that gives your knees a rest. We're going to do that same thing on our left leg in just a moment. When you're ready, back into that tall kneeling position, this time on our left leg. Left foot is going to plant flat on the floor. My left knee is at a 90-degree bend in front of my body. Hands are going to come on my hips as I gently push my hips forward, deepening the bend in my left knee. Still keeping my chest facing forward. And then same thing here, kind of flowing through this at your own pace. Once you need a little bit of a recovery, bringing your hips back to the start before pushing forward. Working through your own range of motion here for another 15 seconds. Feeling that stretch this time in your left hamstring, your groin, your hips. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming back up to the start. From here, I'm going to push my hips forward one more time. This time when I'm finding a good position, I'm going to put both of my hands down onto my mat on either side of my left foot. Right now we're in a runner's lunge, option to hold here. From here, option to take that left hand fingertips up towards the ceiling, extending that left arm straight. This time my chest is turning to face that left leg. We'll hold for another 10. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Bringing those hands back up. My left knee is coming back to meet my right, giving your body a moment to recover here, giving those knees a rest. Maybe grab some water. Nice job, everybody. We're gonna finish on our little knee sequence here before we transition onto our backs, but we're gonna finish off here, getting back into a tabletop position, a few more poses. I'm gonna drop into a puppy pose. So my knees are gonna stay where they are. I'm gonna drop onto my forearms. So my palms are flat on the ground, my elbows are on the ground, my knees are hip width apart, my chest is facing the floor, and my hips are up towards the ceiling, feeling that stretch in your low back. Holding here for another 15. Option to add some movement. Maybe you can bring your hips back towards the wall behind you slightly, or maybe you bring your hips forward towards your hands. Some forward and back movement, if that feels good. From this puppy pose, I'm going to finish in a downward facing dog. So I'm going to tuck my toes onto the mat. Going to bring my hands underneath my shoulders. And when you're ready, extend your legs straight. Hips come up towards the ceiling. Head and chest are facing your knees. Walking out your feet, bending one knee at a time here. Nice job. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming back down to my tabletop, sitting back onto my feet. Great work, everybody. Take this time to let your body recover. We're going to transition onto our backs. So taking your time to get there, grab some water on your way. Getting into a lying position. Back is flat on the floor, legs are extended straight, arms are down at your side. Once you are here, let's just take a moment to feel our body against the ground, our space that we're taking up, extending all of our limbs long, and just a couple deep breaths to reset. From here, I'm going to bring my right knee in towards my chest, bending that right knee, hugging with both of my hands, my right knee in towards my body. Feeling that stretch in your glutes, your hips, your lower back. From here, taking that right knee a little bit wider out to the right. So dropping that knee towards the right. Still applying a little bit of pressure, pulling that knee in towards your body as you're opening up your hips. And then from here, I'm going to take it into a lying twist. My right knee is going to come across my body over to my left. You can drop your right foot on the ground, trying to keep your shoulders and chest facing the ceiling. So you're really getting the most out of that core twist. We'll hold here for another 15. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Right leg's coming back to the center before lowering that right leg back down onto the floor. We'll do the same thing on our left side, bringing that left knee in towards your chest. With both of my hands, hugging that left knee in towards my body. From here, I'm going to drop my left knee out to the left. So I'm opening up my hips slightly more to the left. And then from this position, when you're ready, taking that left knee across your body over to the right. You can keep your left leg floating, or you can drop your left toes to the ground. Same thing, trying to keep your shoulders and your chest on the floor, facing the ceiling. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Lowering that left foot back down to the floor. Taking a moment to recover here. From here, I'm going to bring both of my knees into my chest. Hugging both of my knees in, feeling my body kind of turn into that little egg shape. Rocking your body, adding some movement from left to right, up and down, feeling your spine against the mat. Adding movement if that feels good to you. From this knee to chest position, I'm going to move into happy baby. Option to do one leg at a time or both legs at the same time. I'm going to start with my right leg, bringing my right foot up towards the ceiling. The bottom of my right foot is facing the ceiling. I'm going to take my right hand, grab onto the outside of my right foot, and just gently pull that right leg down towards my body, My right knee is coming to the outside of my body, so I can pull that leg down a little bit further. Option to hold here to do one leg at a time. Option to add the left leg. My left foot faces the ceiling, taking my left hand, grabbing the outside of my left foot. And same thing, adding a little bit of pressure down towards the floor. Your knees on the outside of your body. We'll hold for another 15. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Dropping both of my feet onto the floor. So now my knees are bent, hands are down at my side. Taking a moment here to just recover. From here, I'm going to put my arms into a T position. If you have the space, extending my right arm out to the right, planting my right palm flat on the floor. My right arm is straight. Same thing with my left, planting that left hand on the ground. My arms are just coming out from my shoulders, so a true T position here. From here, I'm going to bring my knees together, my feet together, and I'm going to windshield wiper my legs from left to right at the same time. So I'm going to drop both of my knees over to the right, keeping my arms flat on the ground, feeling that twist in my spine, in my core, and then bringing my knees back up to center, and then same thing, dropping my knees over to the left. Gonna windshield wiper from left to right at your own pace here for about 20 seconds. Option to separate and drop your legs in opposite directions. Final 10. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Knees are coming back up to the center. Arms are coming back down at my side. I'm gonna finish before we get into a little bit of a cool down with a lying figure 4 stretch. So while our knees are bent, I'm gonna take my right leg, bringing it over my left knee. So the bottom of my right foot is pointed to the wall to my left. My right knee is bent and my right knee is pointing to the wall to my right. So I'm creating that figure 4 with both of my legs. From here, option to take your right hand, putting it on your right knee and gently pushing that knee towards the wall in front of you. If that is enough of a stretch, you can hold here. And then second option is to raise your left foot off of the floor. That is going to deepen that stretch you feel in your right hamstring. And we're going to hold here for about 20 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, and release, bringing right foot back down onto the floor. Taking a moment here before we switch to our left leg. When you're ready, left leg is going to come over my right knee, the bottom of my left foot pointing towards the wall to the right. My left knee is bent, pointing to the wall to the left. With your left hand, adding a little bit of pressure forward onto that left knee. Holding here, or option to lift your right foot off of the ground, deepening that stretch. And we're going to hold for about 20 seconds here in our seated figure 4. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Bringing my left foot back down to the floor. I'm gonna bring both of my knees back into my chest. From here, I'm gonna transition into a seated position. So option to get into your seated position, or option to rock up, back and forth, rocking yourself back into a seat. From here, I'm gonna grab a little bit of water. We're gonna transition into our cool down to finish up for the day, taking a moment to just grab what you need. Awesome job, everybody. Our cool down, we're gonna start with some seated cat-cow. So once you're back into that seated position, option to move through tabletop cat-cow or seated cat-cow, whatever feels best for you right now. I'm gonna give my knees a little bit of a break and do some seated. So my legs are crossed, tall seated position. My right hand is on my right knee, left hand is on my left knee. I'm gonna move through cat-cow from here. I'm gonna start by dropping my belly button towards the wall in front of me. Head faces forward. My spine is curving forward, feeling that stretch in my core. And then from here, I'm gonna bring my belly button to my spine, spine towards the wall behind me, and chin to my chest. Using your hands on each of your knees to help with some leverage as you move forward and backwards, really pulling your body weight forward as your head faces forward, and then pulling your body back as your chin comes to your chest, spine towards the wall behind you. Taking a couple deep breaths. And in 3, 2, 1, and release, bringing your spine back to neutral. From here, I'm going to get into tabletop position for some child's pose. So if you're in tabletop from cat-cow, stay there. If you are transitioning from seated, now I'm back into tabletop. I'm going to take my knees wide. My toes are coming together. I'm gonna sit back onto my feet, keeping my arms extended straight out in front of me. Maybe you can walk your arms even further forward. Chest drops towards the floor, maybe resting your head on the floor. And we'll hold here. From this child's pose, if it feels good, you can walk both of your hands over to the right. So you're deepening that stretch you're gonna feel on the left side of your body by reaching. And then same thing, walking your hands over to the left. Now I'm feeling that deeper stretch on my right side. Before bringing my hands back to center. From this cat-cow, I'm gonna transition into cobra or half cobra. So when you're ready, coming out of your cat-cow, back into tabletop, narrowing out your legs, so making your knees straight, your feet are back into tabletop. From here, walking my hands a couple steps forward before I drop my hips to the floor, which is going to extend my legs straight, keeping my chest facing the wall in front of me into that cobra. Option to drop onto your forearms. So you're in half cobra. Feeling that stretch in your low back, in your core. Keeping your chest and head facing the wall in front of you. We'll hold here for about 10 seconds. From Cobra, I'm going to drop into half Cobra, so my palms are on the floor, my forearms are on the ground, and then I'm going to flow back into puppy pose. So what I'm going to do is bend my knees, lift my hips off of the ground, stacking my knees under my hips. From puppy pose, I'm going to transition back into tabletop, bringing my hands underneath my shoulders, extending my arms straight. From tabletop, I'm going to finish last time here into downward dog, tucking your toes under, extending your hips up towards the ceiling. In downward dog, taking what you need, what feels good. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. Dropping my knees back down to the floor, uncurling my toes, coming back into a tall kneeling position or sitting back onto your feet. We're going to take our final minutes here of our deep stretch to finish with some restoration and some deep breathing. So getting into a position that you want to finish in today. Maybe that's just lying on your back. Maybe it's seated, child's pose. We're gonna just focus on being present in our own body, relaxing here, taking this time to just truly recover. Starting to add a little bit of movement back into your body, wherever you are. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, bending your knees. We're going to finish off with a little bit of deep breathing. You can follow along with me if you would like. We're going to take a big inhale breath and hold it at the top, and then exhale through our mouths. So inhale through your nose, deep inhale, filling your chest, your lungs, holding at the top just for a moment, and then release through your mouth. Big exhale. We're going to do that twice more. When you're ready, big inhale through your nose, holding at the top, and exhale through your mouth. Big release. Final time here, biggest inhale through your nose, holding at the top. We're going to hold for 3 seconds. And release through your mouth. Final time. Nice job, everybody. That is all I have for us today. Thanks for tuning in for our deep stretch workout. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everybody.